Unbelievable! That is a dream goal!
They found it! They finally found the goal they were looking for!
What a finish that is! Do not scratch your eyes! This is really happening!
And welcome to Game and Frame. I'm John Holland to bring you live coverage of the UPSL. Lone Philadelphia Lone Star take on Pennsylvania Prime, the first match for both of these teams. And of course, a lot of firsts coming into this game, the first game of the fall 2026 fall season. Both teams looking to start off with a victory here today. Again, Philadelphia Lone Star are the home team here in Philadelphia, and Pennsylvania Prime will be the away team. But again, these two teams faced off just a couple, months ago, as that was the 2026 spring season, where Lone Star would come out victorious 5-0 over Pennsylvania Prime. But again, that was the last time these two teams matched up. That was in the spring season. This is the fall season, a complete new season and a completely different type of look in the standings. We'll explain this later, a little bit later into the broadcast. But again, kickoff will be at 4 p.m.
The Lone Star. The UPSL and sports and every team has been settled on the sportsmanship and conduct of their fans. As such, we request that you refrain from any intimidating language or actions. We support both your team and your opponent, as well as today's officials and other spectators. At this time, we escort them to please rise. Definitely need to conductors, we invite you to salute as we honor the United States of America with the paying of national anthem.
And again, welcome back to Game and Frame. I'm John Hallwood, bringing you live coverage of the UPSL action right here as Philadelphia Lone Star take on Pennsylvania Prime. Philadelphia Lone Star, the home team today, in the white with the red shorts and the red numbers, of course. And Pennsylvania Prime in the purple jerseys with the blue numbers. But again, a lot of first so far coming into this season, as again, this is the first home game and the first game here of the 2026 fall season for the UPSL for Philadelphia Lone Star and Prime. Of course, like I said, Lone Star are the home team and Prime will be the away team. But again, we'll mention about the standings. The standings are a little bit different this season, especially they split it up into two separate standings, one with American South Garden and with American South Keystone. That's what both Lone Star and Pennsylvania Prime are in. So both of those teams will be facing each other on another end of the spectrum. But again, the Keystone standings have Capital City Islanders, Philadelphia Union 3, Philadelphia Lone Star, Pennsylvania Prime, Pennsylvania Classics, York PAFC, and Cumberland Valley SC. Of course, if we quickly tell you what the other garden has. They have Cosmos B, New Jersey Alliance FC, All Stars FC, Giuseppe Rossi Academy, Ironbound SCP, SFC 1924, and also UCFS Warriors, Union SC, and Five Rivers SC. Of course, some of those teams have already played their first game. So far, this is the first game for the Keystone Conference, as the referee just did the coin toss. So we're going to switch sides. So it looks like Pennsylvania Prime will be on our left. Lone Star will be on to our right. Now it looks like they'll also might start off with the ball first. But again, last time these two teams play, it was a similar conditions, a rainy one just like today. And man, it has not let up right here on a Sunday afternoon. I know a lot of other games might be going on today, of course. But again, I'm glad you're with us here on this it's a nice day besides the rain, but I'm not wrong on my assumption that Lone Star would start off the ball first. It looks like to be Prime. Fortunately, I was not given the Prime lineup, so won't be able to say any of their names, but I will try my best to the best of my ability. But either way, again, it is a nice Sunday afternoon. Weather feels nice, but the only condition is the rain. And how is that going to play a factor, especially for goalkeepers and following through their shots? That attacker's going to have to do that a lot because that ball is going to be slippery, especially on this turf field. Again, Prime in the purple striped shirts with blue numbering. And Lone Star will be in the white. Glad you're with us here. The first UPSL game for American South Keystone. I'm your commentator, John Hallwood, as the scoreboard goes off. Benedict, the starting goalkeeper, comes out of his box just to pass that one away. Conde. Back now with it. Dopu Jr. Sorry, that's not Doper. That was Dennis. Now Dennis back with it. Eugene Dennis. Muhammad Conde will be the two center back pairing. Ball lifted up here for Abdon and just couldn't quite get it. That one's a throw in for Pennsylvania Prime. They're going to check on the ball real quick. Referee quickly felt it, make sure it wasn't flat. And they're going to take it out and get a new ball to come in for this throw in. Number 9 for Prime. Now back to 15. Now to 6. That one's passed away. Emmanuel tries to intercept that one, passes it off, but gets intercepted. Again, this is going to be a whole different atmosphere. On turf already has a different bounce. The ball moves faster, but add the rain factor into this. Ball is just going to be a little bit more unpredictable. Emmanuel sends the one up. Now up, chasing to that one. It's the number 9, Bill Wilson. Sorry, no, not number 9, number 7, Bill Walikinde. As some pressure comes in for Lone Star to get the ball moving around. It's the goalkeeper in all black for Pennsylvania Prime. We'll punt this one away, and a high punt. That one is past the 50. And already on going to the other side. Prime wanting a foul, doesn't get it, but still in possession. Gets picked off, gets around one. Now a chance here for Lone Star that quickly gets stopped by the Prime defense. But again, quick thinking. Bill Walikinde. Foul goes down, and it's just outside the box. They're saying they want a penalty. Referee says the foul occurred just outside. Already a dangerous opportunity for Philadelphia Lone Star. I don't think they're going to change the mind of the referee of a penalty, but a foul did occur. As the center referee will go to his AR to check on the position of the foul. And we'll hopefully get quick confirmation. So the referee heads back to the spot. Again, a little bit of a wind factor here, and just short is what the referee is saying. So, well, not short. Wait for his whistle. So the foul did occur outside the box. I know it's a little bit difficult. It is the yellow lines that we're using for this one. As Patrick Singba, could be one of the ones taking this free kick just outside the 18. Quickly taking low court kick. Tries the back heel. It couldn't quite. Still inside the box. Shot incoming. Gets deflected. Still ball not out. And that one finally gets cleared by Prime by number 9. A little bit of trickery and a foul. That will go in Prime's favor. Herrera was the one to commit the foul. Long ball sent up to a Prime. Benedict there to chest that one into his arms. Has a nice flowing through lob pass, I should say, really, out onto that left wing. Just couldn't quite get that first touch that he was looking for. But Prime looking still dangerous after giving up a free kick out just outside their 18-yard box. Again, this fall season of 2026 just starting up, and a long ball sent up. That one gets deflected by the Prime captain. Well, that one gets stopped, and that one Benedict will quickly get back to. Some nice 1-2 action there. Now out on the right wing. A chance for Lone Star. Cross coming in. That one gets stopped by the keeper of Prime. This whistle's called. Foul's called. A new ball will be brought in. Ball sent up. That one gets picked up. Singba out wide. Cross coming in. That one, no one home to put a foot onto that one. Alvin Dan was the one to center that one into the box. So that one goes out. Throw in for Prime. Just to fix the field real quick, and the referee will blow his whistle. That one gets headed away. Conde. Chance again for Lone Star. Singba cross coming in, but that one gets kicked away, and Lone Star again. We saw them quite a lot in that UPSL season, score a lot of goals from low crosses, and just crosses in general. A team that doesn't shy away from scoring goals. We've seen plenty of times. They've scored 9-0 before. Quite a lot of big score lines from them throughout multiple leagues. So that one gets picked off by the Prime goalkeeper. Cross intended to Abdul. And throw in again for Prime. Manuel. Try to get a hold of that one. First touch, not what he wanted. Herrera sends one up, but it will just find the hands of the goalkeeper. Ball crossed against the middle, not something you really like to see a lot, but it worked out for them, but got really close. Herrera just around their vicinity is now Prime moving up themselves. Number 10 on the left wing. Able to keep it. It is unable to keep that one in, and now a throw in for Lone Star. As that ball does come in and go out, so a throw in again now for Prime this time. Abdu unable to keep that one in, gets a lucky touch off the defender and gets the throw in. Emmanuel. Conde. Out to Dennis, and now it goes all the way to number 6. Gonna go out wide. Now a chance here. Prime calling offside. Low cross coming in. That one gets deflected away outside the 18, and now Alvin Don will try and fight for that one. Throw-in gets intercepted by Lone Star. A chance here. Outside. Abdu extending a ball into the middle of the box. Anyone there besides just a Prime. Still with a chance. Shot incoming. Low cross. That one gets taken away. Still with Lone Star. Alvin Don. Now Emmanuel takes a shot and another save. And this time it's going to be called offside. Will be the call from the assistant referee. Rain has stopped for right now, but doesn't say that, it doesn't come back again. There is expected to be more rain Just checked my radar from my app just a couple minutes ago as that one goes behind the fence, into a wilderness beyond there. So we'll have to get another ball. Some new faces for this Lone Star team compared to last season. There's also still some familiar faces still around. Long ball trying to send it up. Just couldn't quite get there. Eugene Dennis looking for the running player, making a run on the right wing, and a throw-in will be staying for Lone Star. Conde. Ball sent up. Abdu trying to get there. That one a little too far ahead of him. Number 6 is Barry. So Prime with a throw-in. Gets intercepted by Herrera. Herrera trying to fight for that one. Gets kicked away. Again, something that this Lone Star has done well so far in these first 14 minutes. Has been getting to that, going to the ball first, winning that one-on-ones up in the air in the aerial duel. That one gets stopped. Singbach loses that one, and now a chance on a through ball set up for Prime, and a little bit of miscommunication doesn't quite work as that one heads to Benedict. Quickly releases that one, and now Lone Star quickly back on the attack. So they're trying to get out of their own half now. Long ball set up. Herrera trying to give chase. Ball goes out of the box. Herrera trying to go around the goalkeeper. Is unable to do so, and a goal kick will be awarded. Ball kicked up, gets deflected, and now a chance again for this Lone Star team to intercept. But again, Prime this time kind of catches Lone Star off guard a little bit, but again, so far a sturdy back line. Eugene Dennis was again able to intercept that one. So he's holding it up, sends it to Conde. Singba. Herrera. Back to Singba. Singba send it one to Abdu. Abdu on the left wing. Crosses that. A low cross again, and we're going to see ourselves a corner kick. Abdu looking to be looked like it was going to be the one to take it, but it looks like to be Singba. Is everyone getting ready to their positions? About 5 now, maybe 6 coming into the box for Lone Star. Low cross through the front post. That one gets cleared away. Now a chance. Herrera trying to chase after to be the first one to get there. He does. Finds a teammate somehow. Singba trying to keep that one in. That one will go out. Throw in to Prime. Abdu able to get a foot to it by the looks of things, and goes right to a Prime player. Ball sent back to the keeper. That one will go out, and a little bit of miscommunication. And what could have been really dangerous for finding themselves 1-0 down. Possible that one goes in the back of the net, but either way, corner kick here for Lone Star again. mistake like this, you want to take full advantage of. Alvin Don will be the one to take this one. This one a little bit of higher cross in the middle. That one gets headed into the corner, almost into the corner, but headed away. Goal line clearance from a prime player. Looks like from number 8. But a good cross, good whip into the box. Singba was the one to get ahead to it. Just couldn't quite finish that one. That one a little too far to the back post, and that one will go out. Sorry, my bad. That was Eugene Dennis. I was able to get the header on that one. Singba. Barry. Sends out wide to Alvin Don. Don trying to use his pace, gets around the defender. Don in the box, low cross again. And that one gets cleared away by a prime player. Conde trying to get there. Now a chance here for prime. 3-on-2 as players from Lone Star trying to get back. 9 for prime with a chance right here. Eugene Dennis trying to cut off a lane. Benedict makes the save. Good save and a good clearance from Lone Star as prime did a good job on the counterattack. Couldn't quite finish that one, but again, shows how lethal they are right now. Alikin Day sends it out wide to Abdu. Abdu, cross in the box, gets cleared away. This one stays in, and that one will be kicked away. A throw-in available for Lone Star. Again, Eugene Dennis did a good job as we go quickly back into action here. Emmanuel takes a shot, and that one will go over far right. But again, going back to that prime attack, Eugene Dennis does a good job cutting off that angle, giving a little bit of a harder shot for the striker for prime. And Benedict gets a little bit more of that angle, made it a little bit harder again too, and just makes it a little bit easier on the goalkeeper, cutting off that most of that angle. Eugene Dennis did. Abdu will throw this one in for Lone Star. Now with Conde. Benedict will have it as he's getting pressured. Conde will also be pressured, and ball in the middle of the box. No one there besides Eugene Dennis for Lone Star. Ball sent up. That one gets intercepted and trying to get cleared away, and that one will go out, throw in for Lone Star. Foul's called in favor of prime. Prime not happy with a decision. Back line still not happy. I don't know what they're unhappy about. So Eugene Dennis will slowly carry this one up. No one really pressuring him, so he's got the green grass to go up. Long ball up again. Abdu just wide open again. They've just been leaving him wide open, out wide on that left side, and he's unable to keep that one to go in. It's down on the ground. He quickly gets back up. It's good to see him back on his feet. Thought a possible injury for him right there. Might have. But either way, throw in here for prime as that one foul's called shortly after. A little bit of a late whistle just to see any advantage could be played, but none could be Ball will be chipped up to number 15. Gets around, trying to get around Abdu. Cross coming in. Benedict able to get under that one and cradle it. Manuel wanting to the ball, still asking for it. Long ball set up. Bill trying to head it up to Herrera. Herrera now on the left wing. And offside was called. Not sure on which player. Might have been the first touch of Bill Walikende. Or it could have been Herrera, but either way, an offside has been called, so indirect free kick will occur, of course. Of course, the people that don't know what an indirect free kick is, has to touch a second player before it goes into the back of the net. Dan going to send one in, and no one there to get a hold of that one as a goal kick for Prime. Again, just a reminder, today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. This one gets kicked away. Herrera. Singba. Walikende. With it. Ball goes out. Throwing it again for Lone Star. Emmanuel. Good footwork from him. Abdu. Fakes that one. Conde will be the one to receive it. We'll have to admit, Abdu kind of actually faked me too. I thought he was going to pick that one up, but left it out. And now a chance here. A cross coming inside the box again. Well, Weekend was the intended target, but couldn't get to him. Again, Lone Star doing a good job. As soon as they lose the ball, foul's going to be called. And a free kick. Again, just a couple yards away from the 18-yard box. Referee explaining the reason for the call. I think what Lone Star wanting is a possible card, but I don't think you're going to get that one. But again, plenty of other games coming up next week, especially this coming Saturday. Again, on August 22nd, New York Empire FC take on New York Braveheart SC. That game will be at 7:30 p.m. UPSL American North, Again, also on that day, Union SC versus UCF SC Warriors. 7:30 is a chance for Singbad. Takes a shot off the post. Hits off the bottom part of the field goal post, and a corner kick will be given. Like I said, going back quick to some of the games, UFC SC Warriors, 7:30 p.m. UPSL Premier American South Garden. Also on that Sunday on the 23rd, Orsiniers FC versus Haiti United FC, 7 p.m. That is the UPSL Premier American North. And also a little bit later, Ironbound SCP versus Giuseppe Rossi Academy, 8:30 p.m. UPSL Premier American South Garden. Cross coming in. Eugene Dennis gets ahead to it, and he just sends it over the crossbar. A goal kick given to Prime. And now the new rules are being enforced. You got, just like how we saw earlier on in the season, that goalkeepers have to get rid of the ball in the 8 seconds. The new rule of 5 seconds for goal kicks and throw-ins will be enforced this season. Herrera gets around a defender. A chance here. Can he get there again? As the defender, the captain, quite can't get a hold of it. Cross coming in, sends it all the way to the back post where Alvin Don is. He receives it back. Another crossing opportunity. Don coming inside the box. Shot deflected everywhere, and a corner kick will be received. Alvin Don does a great job to try to cut inside. Gets the shot off, but unfortunately couldn't quite get it on target as it takes a deflection. And you're just hoping maybe that deflection finds its way in the back of the net. Again, still under 30 minutes here in this first game of the UPSL. Low cross coming in. Singbat tries to guide that one through to a teammate, and unfortunately Can is now Prime trying to get something going offensively, and a foul's given, and I think we might be seeing our first yellow card. Well, I was wrong about the yellow card, but that's got to be the final warning. Prime not liking it. They didn't think that they should have waited for the whistle. As number 18 on Prime is on his final warning for dissent. And he continues to go on about it too. Referee wants where the foul was, and Prime not liking the decision so far. Ball headed up, now a chance again. Here, Conde, shot and goal for Pennsylvania Prime, number 10. Thought Mohamed Conde was going to get a foot to that one, but instead is number 10 for Pennsylvania Prime. It's already now 1-0 up to the visitors of Pennsylvania Prime. Again, like I said, the last time these two teams played was back in the spring season of 2026. It was a 5-0 victory for Lone Star, so clean sheet not in the cards for Lone Star today. But again, first game, first time jitters, trying to shake off the rust after a little bit of a vacation. Of course, their last game was in the UPSL Regional Cup. They were runners-up. They lost to the final against New York Empire FC 2-0. Of course, in that spring season, they got knocked out in the semifinals in that spring season to New Jersey Alliance. The throw in for Lone Star. We have our first goal so far in this UPSL season. Unfortunately, it's not for Lone Star. It is going to be for Pennsylvania Prime. For your Lone Star fan. Adu sending cross again, and that one will be kicked away. Another corner kick. Adu again on this left side has been a real thorn in Prime's side so far throughout this game. Been relentless in setting in crosses. Singbat gonna send a ball up high, and this time goalkeeper punches that one away. Still inside the box. That one gets headed away. And well, is it gonna be a corner or is it gonna be a throw-in? And it's looking to be a throw-in. So Alvin Down will be the one to throw this one in. He looks like he's gonna have an arm on him. Long run up here. Ball sent up a little bit high, a little bit unpredicted. A little bit, it kind of still slipped out of his hand. Again, that turf being wet and running all in this rain is Surely the shirt's also wet, so it really didn't dry off like he wanted it to, but an opportunity goes out and a goal kick has been awarded for Prime. That one will be chested down to Herrera. Emmanuel swishes sides, and that one will find the goal scorer of number 10. Barry trying to send a ball up to Weekend Day and couldn't quite get to that one. Just a little too much power on that pass. Number 10 again, who's already scored so far in this game with a chance, trying to cut inside, still with it a chance. Eugene Dennis able to hold that one up and clears that one away. Throw in will be given Pennsylvania Prime. No foul called. Herrera. Some 1-2s. Eugene Dennis able to recover that one. Try and clear it out. Headed out. And a throw in for Lone Star. Abdu. Sends it to Conde. Eugene Dennis. Alvin Don going and make his run again, using his pace. A chance here, low cross, deflected around. Still chance, Singbad, and that can't get into the back of the net. Gets too much under it, and a goal kick. Speaking about this rain, it's somehow stopped for a little bit. So I'm going to take my risk of shutting my umbrella. We'll see how long that lasts. Prime player still down on the ground, but quickly gets back up. Alvin Dan again intercepts. Now a chance to use his speed and possible pace again. Seen him time and time again on that right side. Dan getting around his defender. Low cross. Doesn't have enough power as he's trying to slide that one in and clears away. Lone Star with another throw in. Chance while Weekend Day tries to get that one to go through. Again, another great save from Prime. It's goalkeeper. Abdu. Now with Barry. Not Barry. Well, Abdu now with it. Abdu taking a shot outside the 18 and quite get that one on target, but an opportunity nonetheless. Conde wins that header. Emmanuel trying to send it to Alvin Don. He does it this time. The second time is the best. Don holding it up on that right side, cutting inside, looking for a chance. Does take the shot. Keeper can't get a hold of that one. It's a corner kick again for Lone Star. We've seen Eugene Dennis be the main target point, able to get up there and get ahead to it. See if he can do it again. Alvin Don will be the one to take this. Players making a run inside the box. Again, a chance. That one got a fingertip to the goalkeeper. That's a throw-in for Lone Star. Quickly thrown in, and that one just couldn't get that pass back. Another throw-in for Lone Star. Abdu will be the one to throw this one in. While Weekend Day trying to set something going. A chance here. Emmanuel takes a shot. That one looked to be saved, but either way, that one gets cleared away in another corner given for Lone Star. Emmanuel wants the foul. And it might have been just inside the box, so that's probably why he wants it. So now again, another corner kick given. It's been quite a few corner kick chances for this Lone Star team. Again, high up this time, trying to find Eugene Dennis again and just couldn't quite get it on target. A little bit of sprinkling rain still coming down, but not as hard as we saw it come down earlier on in this first half. Eugene Dennis trying to set that one down for Barry. It's the defense trying to hold on. It's number 10 again for Prime. Going to make a run using his pace. Holds it up in the box. Shot incoming. Benedict couldn't get to. Takes the deflection. And number 10 for Pennsylvania Prime. Make it a brace. Takes a small deflection. Benedict couldn't figure out where it was going. And Pennsylvania Prime finds themselves up 2-0 earlier, a little bit late on in this first half. Lone Star have been really been caught off guard on the counterattack, especially from the number 10 player from Pennsylvania Prime. He's got the pace, he's got the finishing ability to get them past the keeper. But it seems to be when Lone Star is the most weakest is when they're deep into an attack and they just seem to let one go. Is that another through ball trying to find Alvin Don? Will be a little too far ahead of them this time. A foul called in Prime's favor this time. The captain will be the one to take this free kick. Prime wanting a foul, none given. Players still down on the ground. Herrera. Abdu. Prime player still down on the ground while Weekend Day trying to fight for that one. Prime now with it. Misses that cross. Abdu wins it back. I'm kind of wondering when the ref will blow his whistle. Well, it looks like the player will get up on his own power, so the referee won't have to blow his whistle. As I set up my umbrella again, the rain kind of coming down a little bit harder this time. Mohamed Conde. Patrick Singpa. While Weekend Day. Abdu trying to get to that one. He does. While Weekend Day. While Weekend Day takes a shot, gets deflected. Herrera still with it. Inside the box. Loses possession. Still inside, and now a chance again for Prime to clear this one away. They do, and now a through ball gets picked off by Eugene Dennis. Barry, now with it. Times Abdu again. Onside. Cross incoming. A lofted cross, and now one in the back post. A throw in for Lone Star again this time. Play continues even though a player's down in the box. Manuel loses possession. Now Prime with a chance opportunity again, but this time Dennis is able to be there again, be able to put a stop to that one. Down. Looking for a teammate. Dennis, Barry. Singba. Cuts in the middle. Singba still with a chance. Singba looking to take a shot. He does. This one finds the back of the net. Patrick Singba makes it 1-2 for the Lone Star. Some nice 1-2 passing inside the box. The Lone Star finds themselves down only one. Something I've always mentioned a lot through our broadcast is 2-0 leads, the most dangerous leads to have in the game of soccer or football or whatever you call it around the world. Just because the momentum shifts back to the goal-scoring team. So that is Lone Star. So let's see how momentum shifts into this game as the rain starts to come down a little bit more heavier. Conde going to send one up to Herrera. Bilwell Weekend-Day going to race after that one and won't get there in time as that one goes out. Another goal kick. Herrera's down, looking like just a cramp. The trainer will come on. Prime will gather around. Definitely some added time will be added into this first half. We'll see how much stoppage time will be added. It'll be interesting to see how far we go, but the referee will talk to his AR2 just to see if there's anything different he could have done. But again, we'll talk about the games coming up next week again as New York Empire versus Braveheart SC will play 7:30 p.m. That will be kickoff for the Premier American North. Also that Saturday will be Union SC versus UCF SC Warriors, 7:30 UPSL Premier American South Garden, as Osniers FC versus Haiti United FC, 7 p.m. UPSL American North. That will be on Sunday. And, of course, also later on to that Sunday, Ironbound SCP versus Giuseppe Rossi Academy, 8:30 p.m. kickoff for the Premier American South Garden. Throw in for Lone Star as now the rain now finally returns. But Weekend-Day gets around his defender and couldn't get the second touch that he wanted. But either way, another throw in for Lone Star again, as we're in now added time. Well, into stoppage time, I should say. As right now, as Lone Star still down to 10 men as Herrera slowly get back up from the sideline. And a foul's called for Lone Star. Singbo, the most recent goal scorer for Lone Star, is fouled. So last minute free kick. It's Herrera just testing out the leg as he looks to be ready to come back onto the field. Abdu getting ready for the free kick. Everyone lined up inside that 6-yard line box. Abdu cross coming in. Prime able to punch that one away. Not fully this time. Dan takes a shot. That one finds the back of the net. And it quickly, as it was 2-0, it's 2-2 all again. Before the first half whistle blows. Back to even Steven here. As Philadelphia Lone Star ties it up 2-2. Patrick Singba and Alvin Dan are the 2 goal scorers for Philadelphia Lone Star. Herrera still not back into this game yet, as the referee will now allow him back on. So that goal was scored with only 10 men on the field for Lone Star. But again, that's what happens when you have a dangerous free kick in a dangerous area. Foul, player goes down, no fouls called. Prime doesn't like the call. Conde. Barry. Back to Dennis. Dennis sending it up. Now a chance here for Lone Star. That one will be out. Throw in quickly, will be quickly taken. While Leakin Day tries to head that one up, and we'll just find the hands of the Pencil Prime goalkeeper. As that was the first half whistle, as we're finding ourselves tied up 2-2 actually, sorry. But again, we'll bring you back right here for second half action right after this.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
And welcome back to second half action as Philadelphia Lone Star was able to tie it up quite quickly after finding themselves down 2-0 to Pennsylvania Prime, who are the away team today. Again, the goal scorers coming from Patrick Singba and Alvin Dan, and the brace coming from number 10 for Pennsylvania Prime. Of course, like I said, the 2 goal scorers that I just previously mentioned coming from the Lone Star team. Again, the start of the 2026 fall season begins today for both of these teams, as Lone Star are the home team in the white with the red shorts and, of course, with the red numbers, and Pennsylvania Prime in the purple with the blue numbers on the back. And I'm glad you're with us here in Game and Frame. I'm John Holwood for some UPSL American South Keystone action right here. Like, again, the standings have changed a little bit. 2 separate standings, one for American South Garden and one for American South Keystone. Of course, this is to lessen the travel for several teams. Of course, in the Garden standings, there's 9 teams. Keystone has 7. Again, the teams have been split up to help teams reduce travel costs, growth around the region, of course, and have more promotion relegation system in place. Again, multiple leagues that I've split up some of the standings up that way to limit down travel costs by the looks of things. And honestly, it's great to see more teams coming into the leagues. Has a chance now coming in for Lone Star on the right wing inside the box. They're already trying to get something going early on, like they did tried to do early in that first half, but again, wasn't able to for a while, as again a 2-0 scoreline was for Pennsylvania Prime. Again, a corner kick here in the second half. But again, two back-to-back goals for Lone Star, and they're trying to get themselves back with the lead for the first time so far this season. Alvin Dan for the corner kick. Long ball near post, shot coming in. That one gets cleared away, and another corner kick given for Philadelphia Lone Star. Alvin Dan will be the one to take this one again. Whips one in, this time high up in the middle of the box. Ball bouncing around, and we'll find the hands of the Pennsylvania Prime goalkeeper, who's going to punt this one away quite quickly. That one looks like to be headed away by Conde. Actually, Abdu, who's been a real threat on that left wing side. Plays as a left back, and that one trying to clear it away. He turns out more behind his back foot, and will go out for a throw-in. But again, speaking about Abdu, he's been a real thorn in his Pennsylvania Prime side on that left wing. Plays as a left back, able to delivering crosses inside the box. A lot of low crosses, but has also lifted them up too. But those low crosses have been a constant threat for that Pennsylvania Prime back line. So that one will send it to the goalkeeper. Will just be lifted off and away. Eugene Dennis giving chase this time. Sends it back to Benedict. Abdu. Barry under some pressure. Gives it to Abdu. Ball lifted up. Trying to give it to Singba. Gets there just over the defender. Singba gets the foul. The referee holding on to doesn't blow the whistle. As Singba will get some treatment by the looks of things. And the referee will change his mind. It will be a foul. So a free kick award for Lone Star. It looks like just a talking to will be given to the referee. So Eugene Dennis will kick this one back off. It's Conde. Barry. Emmanuel, back to Barry. Barry. to Conte. Again, the last time these two teams faced, again, and it was back in the spring of 2026. That season, it was a 5-0 victory for Lone Star against Pennsylvania Prime, as that one trying to set up a through ball. Alvin Dan will try and get to it, but isn't able to. And now a chance here for 8 for Prime. Prime on that right wing sends a ball up. Number 9. Shot incoming just out wide of the left post. Good chance from the striker of number 9, and just couldn't quite get that one around Benedict to find the back of the net. But either way, another great opportunity. And time again, Lone Star just seems to be a little bit caught off guard on the counterattack. Again, rain being a big factor into this game. It was heavy rain coming into this first half, lightened down and kind of just stopped. And then it picked up again during halftime a little bit and it started this second half, but it's starting to lighten up a little bit. So hopefully we'll get to a point where we don't need our umbrellas again, which I would really, really enjoy. Salvin Dan trying to hold that one off, trying to find Abdu, but he couldn't quite find him as Barry now has it. Ball sent up. While Weekend Day, Singba. Back to While Weekend Day. Cross coming in. That one, no one up there to find to the back post. And a goal kick has been awarded. Glad you're with us here in Game and Frame. I'm John Hall to bring you live coverage of the UPSL action. First game for both of these teams. Home team is the Philadelphia Lone Star. Pennsylvania Prime also having their first game, this time away, of course. Samuel gets around his defender, holding it up, trying to set something in the middle for a While Weekend Day, and just couldn't quite get a foot to that one. And that one gets cleared, and Conde will head it back to Abdu. Barry now with it. It's going to send up a nice little cross opportunity to his teammate, which fortunately got intercepted. Alvin Dan able to intercept that one. Sends the ball to Singbat. Singbat looking for an opportunity. Gives it to While Weekend Day. While Weekend Day cuts inside, doesn't get there. Alvin Dan with a chance. Shot incoming, deflected corner. And While Weekend Day holding on to his leg. Goes down, doesn't get the foul, but either way, it's still another opportunity for Lone Star as with a corner kick. While Weekend Day asking the ref for a foul, but still doesn't get it. Singbad's going to be the one to tick this one. Up in the middle as that one gets cleared away. Alvin Dan now with it. Low ball, sending out offside, quickly called up as Bill While Weekend Day was the one to receive it. It looked like all 3 Lone Star players in the middle were offside, so it really wouldn't have mattered who would have gotten it. And here's number 10, the goal scorer for Pennsylvania Prime. He has a brace right now tonight. Number 18 held that ball a little too long, just got a little bit lucky not to lose possession onto that one, but still able to pass it back to his captain, number 2, on the defense. That ball goes out, throw and given. It's Prime. Again, no subs taken during that halftime break. Don wanting a foul. Emmanuel gets the ball back. Singback. Gives it to Herrera. Herrera. Cross coming and he goes straight in the arms of the Prime goalkeeper. Something that both goalkeepers have done quite well has been securing the ball throughout this game in the rain, and now a 10, making a chance. Can he get a hat trick? Doesn't get the first touch that he was looking for, but still holding on, and now an opportunity for Prime as that ball goes out for a corner. Jens, that number 10 for Pennsylvania Prime, has a brace on him, is looking for that hat trick. The cross going to come in from this corner, a low one. That one gets cleared away just outside the 18, and now 17 picks it up, looking for another crossing. Sends it to the back post. Benedict trying to get to a hand to it. Yes, he does. Is able to hold on. Quickly, this offense will go up. Singbat to Abdu on that left wing again. Abdu, one-on-one, sends a long ball up, trying to cross that one in and maybe find the back post or the back net, as he's trying to catch the Pennsylvania Prime goalkeeper. But either way, no one there to really get to that one, as that one was quickly taken early. Dennis. Now it's a Barry. Conde. Now it's a Benedict. Well, Weekend Day doesn't get the first touch that he was looking for. Throw in for Prime. Dennis will head that one back into the other end. And Dennis able to again just pick it off. He's done so well to pick off passes throughout this game. Dan now sends it to Emmanuel. Emmanuel, that pass just a little too far ahead of him. Again, I just do want to apologize. Was unable to get the Pennsylvania Primes lineup. But again, I do try my best with everything. Dennis will send a ball up to Herrera. Singbad's going to give it to Abdu. Abdu trying to get there. You will. Cross coming in. That one gets headed away, and another corner kick again given for Philadelphia Lone Star. Singbad will be the one to take this corner on the left side. Ball coming in the middle of the box and gets brilliantly held on to by the Pennsylvania Prime goalkeeper. Again, not easy to do, especially in the rain. Ball's a little bit slippery, a little bit harder to hold. So he tries to punt this one, switches fields, able to chest that one down as number 9, now 17 now with it. Now 9. Gets around 1, gets fouled from behind. Alvin Dan commits the foul. And a substitution will be made for Prime, their first one of the game. It's number 15 will come off. And we'll eventually see the number that comes on for Prime. Dan saying it was more of a flop, but AR says otherwise, as the 18 will send it to the new player that just came in for 15. It's number 7 by the looks of things. Yes, it is. Number 10 down on the ground, the person that has the brace, able to get back up, holding on. And he stays up, another one, and back-to-back fouls. Finally brings him down this time. He was not going down without a fight. Number 10 really looking for the hat trick and get his team back in the lead. It's the Lone Star player still to be down as Abdu. This referee's giving the measurements for the free kick for the wall. Wind playing a little bit of a factor here also in today. This looks like it's only going to be number 9 going to be the one to take this free kick. A 4-man wall possibly going to be set up. Will be a 4-man wall. Six, a possible free kick taker here. But I think it might just stay with the number 9. Shot incoming, maybe. Sends it straight into the wall. That one goes straight into a player. Now a chance for Lone Star as they have some numbers coming up. Manuel trying to find Singbad. Can he get there? No, he can't. That one gets a foot off and will go straight back to the keeper. Not an intentional pass, so keeper is fine to pick that one up. Ten couldn't quite get a hold of that one. Dennis asking for the foul, and he does get it. Barry cutting inside in the middle. Singba. Avendan. Inside again, looking for an opportunity. Sends a ball in the middle. Still with a chance. Possible shot. Singba. Barry. Back to Singba. Ball moving around. Abdu with a full chance clearance. Alvin Dan with a shot, making a brace, and what a finish for Alvin Dan to lead his team up 3-2. Prime defenders asking for an offside. AR quickly to brush that aside. But Alvin Dan making a brace for him for today. And what a beautiful second goal that he had. Sent it right into the right corner. The ball just sitting perfectly placed on a silver platter. And he absolutely finishes that one to give his team the lead of 3-2. So the first lead for Philadelphia Lone Star so far in this season. They were down 2-0 in that first half, and quite quickly before the first half ended, tied themselves back up. And now, just before the 64th minute, they find themselves up by a goal and now leading this one. But again, it all comes to that left back from Abdu, who's just been relentless in sending in crosses, knows when to send them, when to keep them short. And he's been a big factor. Of course, Alvin Don is able to finish some of those chances that he's been given. And that's the big point. Of course, also Sinbad, one of the also other goal scorers for this Lone Star team, that's been really helpful to set up his teammates. The rain comes down a little bit heavier on this Sunday afternoon. Dennis. Herrero this time on the left. That one gets stopped. Almendan trying to force it on the right. Commits the foul. And quickly apologizes to number 17 on Prime. The keeper will be the one to take this free kick. Again, just a quick reminder, today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Herrera sends up Bill Weekend, and he's going to be the one to be called offsides, and I think he knew it instantly. Kept looking back to the AR. And a yellow card given out to number 18, and that one all I think might be going out for dissent. Something that we've been seeing throughout this game. 18 was given a warning during that first half about speaking to the referee, and and that was his final warning. And while the referee had enough, and well, goes into the books. The first one so far in this game, the first yellow card given in this game. Emmanuel now with a chance. Emmanuel trying to send one up, couldn't get anything going. That one gets intercepted. A nice slide tackle by Barry. 18 was now just on a yellow card. Send it out wide. Number 8. Through ball on that right side. Number 18 couldn't quite get the first touch he was looking for, and a goal kick will be given for Lone Star. Dennis sends that one up. Herrera trying to get ahead to it. Can't quite, loses that battle. 9 sends a ball up. Gunday able to receive that one. All Weekend doesn't get the greatest of touches. Back with Prime. Sends it back to their defense. And Emmanuel will be the one to commit the foul. And Prime again wanting a card by the looks of things. Ball coming in. Number 8 trying to win that one. Doesn't Dennis able to get ahead to it. That ball goes out, throwing for Prime. Bouncing around, still in somehow. 9 now with it and loses it. Emmanuel, sing back. Runs being made on the left and the right. Herrera on the left. Herrera with it. Holds on. Cutting inside. Herrera takes a shot. Couple deflections. And what's the call? It's going to be a goal kick. Number 9 now with it. 10 looking for the ball. He's been deadly throughout this game so far. Good clean sliding tackle. Good challenge on the ball. Emmanuel. Nice 1-2 from Herrera to Emmanuel. Singba. Gives it to Alvin Don, who's got a brace so far in this game. Also looking for a hat trick. He goes down. Referee going to quickly call that one. And the second yellow card is given. That one's given to number 22. Late challenge there. Probably one of the easier calls the referees had to make. Three-man walls being set up. Referee giving out where the wall can be. Singba will be the one to take this free kick. Goalkeeper for Prime setting up his wall, getting ready. Singba takes the shot, and nice handled save by, again, Pennsylvania Prime goalkeeper. Not the easiest thing to do in this rain so far, and I've been really impressed by him. Abdu able to get a foot to that one, sends the ball up, trying to look for Herrera, doesn't get the foul, and a throw-in will be given for Prime as Lone Star looking to make a pair of substitutions for themselves. Again, only a 1-goal deficit that Pennsylvania Prime find themselves in. They did have a 2-0 lead, but quickly diminished late in that first half. And then, of course, a goal that scored in that under the 64th minute happened. And then a chance right here, maybe, that quickly gets stopped. Herrera quickly able to win it back. Simba finds Abdu. Looking for another cross. Abdu, another cross coming in. Back post, no one there besides Alvin Don. Alvin Don holding it up on the right side, cutting in. Sends a ball to Singba. Emmanuel tries to take a shot. That one goes over. And a double substitution will be made for Philadelphia Lone Star. As Emmanuel's night will be over. And so will Herrera's. Number 8 will come out for Pennsylvania Prime. I'll try to get you the player names that come in for Lone Star. Alvin Don will quickly get there, and a throw-in given. Looks like number 8, Alpha, will come into this game. And number 9, Bill Wilson. Number 9 gets stopped by Barry. Sorry, not by Barry. Tanine. Oh, fancy footwork for number 18. Gets around, cuts inside. A possible shot. Does get the shot off target. A goal kick. A little bit moment of magic from number 18. Just couldn't quite put it on target. Another chance again here. Benedict coming up for that one. And we'll wait till it gets pressure, and we'll actually just send it to Eugene Dennis. Alpha. Singba. Alvin Don. Lone Star just holding it back for right now. Dennis, the rain still pouring down. Wilson gets around his one defender. Wilson now with it. Cutting inside. Wilson shot. Gets too much under it. Goal kick. Wilson can't believe it. His teammates can't believe it. One of the fans from all the way to the other end can't believe it as I hear him scream. Kind of sounded like one of the goat screams a little bit. But either way, chance for Lone Stars. 18 is able to hit that one off, trying to find his teammate number 10, who's already on a brace. Nearly got to that one to make a possible hat trick. Patrick Singba sends it up. Bill Weekend. Bill Wilson, possible opportunity, gets around, takes the shot. Does it take a deflection? No, it doesn't. And again, off target. Goal kick will be the answer. 2 opportunities for Bill Wilson just off target, but he's finding himself in the prime position to get those opportunities. Singba can't get a hold of that one. Goes down. No fouls called. Barry. Abdu. Benedict under some pressure. Eugene Dennis and Lone Star able to get themselves out of the pressure as quickly as they find themselves in it. Rain now coming down a lot harder. Something probably a little bit harder than the start of the first half. Alpha. I believe that might be Abdu. While Leakende, as he goes down, foul's given to Lone Star. And quickly taken. To Dennis, who's going to send it possibly back to his keeper. As soon as I say that, gives it to Barry. Again, just a reminder of the upcoming games next week on Saturday on the 22nd of August. New York Empire FC take on New York Braveheart. Kickoff at 7:30 p.m. That is a UPSL Premier American North. Again, later on that Saturday, as Alvin Dan will make a run on this right wing. Crossing again inside the box. Singba takes a shot, and that one takes a deflection and a corner kick, and we'll go back to the upcoming games this Saturday and Sunday. Union SC take on UCFSC Warriors. Kickoff at 7:30 p.m. UPSL Premier American South Garden. Of course, on that Sunday, on the 23rd, Osniers FC take on Haiti United FC, 7 p.m. UPSL American North. And, of course, later on that Sunday, Ironbound SCP against Giuseppe Rossi Academy, 8:30 p.m. kickoff, UPSL American South. Ball coming inside the box. Still a chance here. Conte takes a shot, deflects, takes a shot again, off the post. Keeper makes a fingertip save to hit it off the post. Referee and a prime will call for the handball. They will get it. (17) giving us off to 10, but unfortunately we'll find the feet of Eugene Dennis, who goes down. Referee not giving a foul. Referee not even fazed by that. I have to agree with them. Looks a little bit trying to get a call out of nothing. Abdu will take this throw in. Just about under 10 minutes to go left in this second half in this game in general. As Lone Star finds himself 3-2 as Alvin Don going to try to get his hat trick, and he will! Chips it over the keeper, and that will surely do it! Alvin Don with a hat trick! Lone Star leads this 4-2. And Alvin Don dragging this Philadelphia Lone Star team to a 4-2 lead. Of course, I've said it before, and I say it again. It's another 2-goal lead Strange things have happened. And when I mean strange things, of course, we earlier saw Pennsylvania Prime with a 2-0 lead and quickly give it up late in the late stages of that first half. But with under 10 minutes to go and with some stoppage time, Pennsylvania Prime got to find something going as soon as possible. Just going back to that goal, a nice through ball for Alvin Don, and then just completely unfazed, cool, collected with the finish, and just the placement in general to lift it over the keeper was down to a perfect tee. Throw-in will be given. Again, the 5 seconds will be counted down. New rule that has been added into this game, of course. We saw during the World Cup. A bunch of other leagues have also have it in play. Alvin Dan, the player with the hat trick, sends across in the middle. Bill Willikende, beautiful save by the Pennsylvania Prime goalkeeper again. And a goal kick will be given to Prime. Ball sent up to number 10, who's looking for a hat trick himself, possibly here, trying to cut inside. He goes down. And no, ref will not give the foul. The bench is calling for it. His teammates are calling for one. The referee doesn't think it's enough contact. It's number 10 going to the assistant referee, trying to plead his case, but that won't do anything much besides probably finding yourself in the books. You argue too much. Picked off. Long ball again. Here comes number 10 on this right wing. Able to hold on to it. Keep it in. Cross coming in. Low cross. Benedict gets a hand to it. And just a good job from his defenders to kind of cloud around it as geese are now coming into the game, but, on the other side of the field. Saw a bunch of them land. Luckily not on the field, because I think the game might have been paused for that. Alpha. Abdu gives it to Bill Wilson. Back to Abdu. Barry. Alvin Don. Wilson. Going around his defender, or at least trying to. Sends a ball in. Can't quite get able to finish that one. Still with it for Lone Star. Willikende in the box. Cross coming in. Gets headed up. Still in the box. Still in play. Willikende with a shot. Saved again. And that one goes out. Corner kick. Time ticking down. They'll take their time with this corner kick. Singba will be the one to take this corner kick. A low one to the front post. Gets sent out. Singba trying to give chase. It's Pennsylvania Prime now with a chance for a counterattack. They've done so well so far, but quickly gets stopped. And it looks like another double substitution coming in for Philadelphia Lone Star. Simba will take the captain's armband. Bill Walikende will be the one to come out. Couldn't quite tell who came out also. But I can tell you who came in. Mateo comes in. I'll try to see who the other player is that came in. That ball goes out, throw in for Lone Star. It'll be number 16, Ali. Abdelrahman Ali, of course, will be coming into the game for the short period of time. Again, just under 4 minutes to go now, plus some stoppage times surely to be had as the rain becomes more of a mist. Still not taking my chances here with my umbrella. Wilson trying to put some pressure on. Able to get around now. A chance here for Prime. Prime goes down. Foul's given. Yellow card will be had. And the first yellow card for Lone Star in this game. I'm trying to see who was given to. Might have been Alvin Don. Actually, no, it's not. I think it's Abdu. Can't quite tell. Can't quite see the number behind. It's Conde, actually. My bad. Ball sent up in the middle of the box. A chance here for Prime as that one now will get cleared by Lone Star. Trying to volley that one and doesn't get the best of boots to it. Abdu will try and run away with it, and a handball will be called. I think I'll give in to Mother Nature for a little bit, as the rain has stopped for now. Another opportunity for Prime. Clearance was cleared away, but still another chance for Prime as that one a good sliding tackle. Simba. Mateo. Can't keep it in, but it will stay with Lone Star. Again, a 4-2 scoreline for Philadelphia Lone Star. In that first half, they found themselves down 2-0 quite early, able to get themselves back. A lot of good things have came out. Again, a hat trick from Alvin Don, who put 3 in the back of the net, and a single goal, of course, from Patrick Singba, sorry. Wilson. Now Don. Out to Dennis. Ali. Don. Now Simba. Wilson can't quite get to that one. Neither can Mateo. Alvin Don gets ahead to it. Alvin Don with a chance now. Going to hold it up. Cutting inside to his left. To Mateo. Not Mateo. Ali. Barry. Alpha. To Dennis. I'm getting down to the last 90 minutes. See how much stoppage time, if any, will be played. But again, scoring 2 goals, surely there's going to be some at least. Referee looking down at his watch. A little bit of a good sign, depending on who you are. As Ali's going to try and race over that to that one. That one goes out. It's Prime. We'll get a throw in. Referee again, the center referee looking at his watch. Defender just going to loft this one up, try to get something going. That one gets headed back by Abdu. Keeper will pick this one up and try to get things going. Thought he was going to punt this one away, get at least a 50-50 chance, but no, they're not going to do that. Lone Star looking for a foul, doesn't get it. Ball sent up, doesn't stay in. The Lone Star will have the ball back. Alpha. Now to Barry. Mateo. Just gives it to Abdul. Benedict. Dennis. Singba. Finds Bill Wilson. Chesses that one down. Wilson. One-on-one cutting in the middle. Takes a shot. That one gets deflected. Alvin Don. Back to Singba. Simba. Bad again. Nice 1-2 from Bill Wilson. That one gets quickly stopped by the Prime defense. Referee again looking at his watch. Ball sent up. Abdul going to get the chest that one. No pressure whatsoever. Wilson. Barry. Don. On the right side. Trying to get his defender to pressure him a little bit. Don not really having to do too much work. We'll just pass it back to Eugene Dennis. And there's some pressure from Prime. And that ball quickly goes out. Throwing for Lone Star. Zali will be the one to throw this one in. Barry. Mateo. Trying to cut through. Doesn't. 17 now has it. And Mateo will commit the foul. Keeper for Prime will loft this one up. Dennis trying to win that header. Doesn't quite get there. Doesn't matter. Offside. It's number 7 for Pennsylvania Prime. I'm really starting to figure, don't have too much time left. So we're about into that 4th minute of extra time, and it won't matter. Pennsylvania Prime will have their first defeat. Philadelphia Lone Star come out victorious after finding themselves down 2-0 in that first half late on, and then they tied it back up. But again, the main star man, Alvin Don, able to get the hat trick to lead his team to victory. A 4-2 victory at that. But again, just stay tuned. We'll be right back for a game time or a interview for you.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish. Flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobacs, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Game and Frame. I'm John Hallwood, of course, with the hat trick with Alvin Don. Again, how do you feel? How does the team feel, especially the first game of today?
I think this is a very big confident boost for us, especially the way we end our season last year. So we've been emphasizing to the boys, like, we got to start well. We got to start well. So couldn't ask for a better start.
Again, you were able to score a hat trick. How were you able to get those 3 goals and be in the right spot in the right time?
Yeah, I think it was great balls. Most of the ball that came to me was perfect. Especially the last goal, I couldn't miss that because it was like a perfect ball. So shout out to the team too.
Again, going back to that last goal, you're one-on-one with the keeper. We've seen time and time again. A lot of people sometimes it's a little bit. It is a difficult challenge. How were you able to, just to chip it just right over the keeper?
Yeah, I saw he came out, spread himself out big. So the only space was there. It was given. So I had to take that one.
Again, the first victory of the new season, the first victory, of course, at home. How does this go into the possible upcoming games for you guys?
Yeah, we want to take it one game at a time. This is a great win, but we're looking forward to the next one. We trying to get something this fall. Because, like I said, we started last season, we didn't end very well. So we want to do well this season and see if we can put our hand on a trophy.
Again, you guys were earlier on in that first half, you guys were down 2-0. And, of course, then late on, and that you got back into it's back 2-2, of course. What was the halftime speech going into that after that first half?
Yeah, I thought they took their chances very well. I thought we were the better team from the beginning of the game. Then we let our guard down, and then they scored 2 goals. So we always thought we were in the game. We just needed to get one, and luckily we were able to tie both of the goals at halftime. So coach told us, let's go get it now. Now it's 0-0, so let's go get it.
Again, you guys' first game. Just what's going into that next game? What prep work are you guys gonna be able to work on now, knowing that you guys played a first full 90 minutes in a while?
Yeah, like the coach. One thing I thought he's doing now that I like a lot. We're doing a lot of finishing drills in practice. So I think we're gonna be able to score a lot of goals. And we just want to take it one game at a time, building on.
Well, again, thank you again. Congratulations on the hat trick and on the victory on today, as that is going to do it for us here in Game and Frame, as that was Alvin Don, and I'm John Howard, as Philadelphia Lone Star win this 4-2 over Pennsylvania Prime. All have a good night.